on day 2 and 3. Remember, I do this in one video. You can do this across 2 days. I would plan your days in such a way where you do a lot of work on day 2 and then just finish up a little bit on day 3. You don't want to flip-flop it and do a little on day 2 and a lot on day 3. You won't get it all done if you do it that way. So come down to the bottom, click on the Start button, come up to Microsoft Word and find Travel Outline because you're writing from your travel outline. Make it big so you can see it. All right, so remember yesterday we talked about I would choose Alaska. And I was thinking of a way to make people excited to read my essay. I was going to do a guessing game. That would be my introduction. Okay, so tab. Remember the tab button on your keyboard, indent your paragraph. If you could choose one place in the whole entire world to travel, comma, where would it be, question mark? I am very excited about my choice. Do you know what I would choose, question mark? I will let you guess. I will get there by boat. It will be a large boat. It is a state in the United States. This place is very cold. It is not connected to many of the United States. Did you guess it already? Question mark? Yes! Exclamation point. It is Alaska. Exclamation point again. I hope to take a cruise to Alaska in the future. Okay. Enter. Tab. This one didn't tab. It's going to show a little scooted over. There we go. Okay. So my introduction is done. Cross it off. Whale watching. Now I need a transition for this, and I can use the transition on day 5, or I could choose to look up my own transition. So sometimes I like doing that. Transition list reasons. Let's see if that'll do it. Transition words. Sequential transitions. Casual transitions. Conflict. We could do some of these. To tell the truth, not to mention. To tell the truth. I'll do to tell the truth. Okay. To tell the truth. One of the major reasons I hope to travel to Alaska is the whale watching. Every time I go on a cruise, I read about the whale watching excursions that people go on during their Alaskan cruises. I am very jealous. Period. I'm very jealous. Okay, so whale watching, giant creatures, beautiful, interesting to see in the natural habitat. I find whales to be extremely interesting. They are so beautiful and incredibly large. Don't you think it would be interesting to watch them interact in their natural habitat? I have only seen whales in captivity at sea. SeaWorld. That is fine, but I bet it is way cooler to see them in the wild. Period. Okay, so giant creatures, I guess I covered that. Interesting, SeaWorld, got it. Cross it off. Next, culture, igloo, Native American tribes. Do cold people behave different? Press enter and then tab. So I need a transition. Let's go back here and find a good transition. Let's see. On the other hand, whereas, while, emphasis, concession, dismissal, replacement. Oh, for the purpose of, with the intention of, with this in mind, in the hope that, in order to, so that, this one's harder. Subsequently, afterwards, eventually, after. Okay, how about during, not after, or as well as, because I want to do both. Or in addition to watching whales in their natural environment, because I already said habitat environment, I would like to observe the culture of the people who live in Alaska. I know they are probably very similar to us. I do, period. But I think that living in the cold may make people behave a little different. I like to people watch no matter where I go. I can be at work and no, I'm getting off track when I say all that stuff. I want to stay on topic. I like to people watch no matter where I go. Alaska would be no different. In this cold climate, they build igloos and go ice fishing. All of this has to have an effect on their behavior. If it does not, it would still be cool to see all the awesome ice, not sculptures, ice activities, period. One was hard to spit out. Oh yeah. I know that Alaska has Native American tribes there too. In Florida, where I live, there are many Native American tribes. It would be interesting to see the similarities between the tribes in different states, period. All right, so that's done. Last but not least is cruise. Tab. Let's see, in addition. Finally, is a transition word. Finally, the actual reason, not actual, that makes it seem like I was lying before. Finally, my secret, my biggest reason for traveling to Alaska would be to participate in another cruise. They are my favorite way to take a vacation. All of the details are already planned for you. The food is prepared. It is delicious. The events are organized. They are fabulous. I go to music shows, comedy events, and I can't remember the other thing I said. And sometimes I will watch the movies that they show, period. What else did I say? Hot tub, pool, time with family. Okay. Not to mention the big pools and awesome hot tubs. They are my favorite. This is all an excuse, though, to spend time with my family, doing things we have never done. That is why I love cruises. Period. Okay. Whew, that was a lot. Cross that off. Last is conclusion. I've been on other cruises. Want this one excited. I have been on many cruises. And they were all marvelous. This Alaskan cruise, though, would be amazing. It would be the best time I have ever had on a cruise ship because I would be participating in the culture and the environment, as well as, no, that would sound weird. I think that's it. All right, good. So that's quite a bit. We got that all done. Cross off the conclusion, and then we're going to save this. So go up here and do File, Save As, click on Essays. Instead of Travel Outline, double-click on the word Outline and change it to Rough Draft. So now I have Travel Rough Draft Parodi. Click Save, click X, and come over to your assignment. You're on day 2 and 3. Click Add Submission. Go to the very, very bottom. Click Add Your File. Upload your file. Choose your file. Travel Rough Draft. Open and upload. And if you see the picture, you should be done. Let's see. It should have a picture of your file, and then you just click Save Changes, and you are done. Good luck.